Hey, welcome to the TV channel. BT8 is here and so is the ease of measures in Singapore. Likewise, tournament will be back. So today we do have the round robin format. I'm paired against 3 opponents in a best of 3 and I'm piloting the BlackWargreymon deck. A handsome deck. In the first round, I'm placed against possibly the strongest deck in the current format, which is the Mastemon. Mastemon even received further boost in BT8, but how will the new sexy BlackWargrey fare? Let's find out in this video itself. So without further ado, let's dive right into the game itself with the Iceman being coming out, which is the strongest BT7 card ever released. Do change my mind. He does hit into the security and does die, so he does gonna proc the draw 3 discard 2 effect. Discarding the 4 down mode, as well as the Lady Devi. So it's now gonna proc the Gabumon to draw 2 and discarding 1. So much cycling happening, and he's gonna go for the Gatomon hardcore. Look at top 3. It's gonna pick up a yellow and a purple Digimon here, which is the Mastemon as well as the new cat. So the black metal Greymon we pushed out and evolving to the BlackWargreymon to kill off that Gatomon. No, it's gonna aim for the Tamer instead here and will be using the level 5 new inherent ability to actually kill off the Gatomon because you can attack unsuspected Digimon, which is very nice. But we do forget to actually restand the BlackWargreymon due to his second effect. I'll be using Nokia to hardcore the Agumon for free, looking at top 4 and picking up a Greymon to hand. Now it does hatch the Digimon here first, and then going for the Gabumon evolution in the nursery. And it's going to cast the ultimate sacrifice here, which is simply cause the Mastemon out from the drop zone to kill off their BlackWargreymon, which took some time to actually call out, and no security was actually threatened during the presence of the BlackWargrey, so that's very unfortunate there. And we're going to hatch into Digitama and evolve to the Agumon first to start things off, by using the Agumon to put some pressure to the security, not hitting to a Tamer, which is very fortunate, hitting to Lady Devi instead, but we're evolving to the Greymon in the nursery, and then playing the Marcus Damon to put into 1. But he does have the Mastemon in the battle area, which is going to swing and doesn't really have too much of liability to it. And it's going to actually evolve to the scatter mode here, which I do prefer me actually hard calling it because it's going to give me 3 memory instead anyway. So having one more body might be important. And we do evolve to the Black Metal Greymon. In this case, it's going to de-evolve the Icemon and then kill off that Gabumon because it's a 3k DP below. And then do activate the Digimon skill that you draw 1, discarding 1. But discarding the Icemon, of course, because it's about time you draw them. And we do hardcore the Agumon once again to get top 4 to search for more Digimons, and we do hit into a BlackWargreymon here, which will be very effective in the turns to come. The Mastemon is still going to be a problem though because it is just a 12k DP Digimon hitting to a security, and I must say this is a pay to win card for sure. But it does hit into a BlackWargreymon which effectively kills it, but he now can evolve to Lady Devimon here for 3 costs thanks to the Icemon previously summoned. And that discard the Mastemon as well as the Zwart and going for another ultimate sacrifice here because why not? It is simply too good of a card to answer to the BlackWargreymon deck, and then skill off the Meta Greymon in this case. And we do have to restart the board once again. Man, this is gonna be so tough. As we do hatch the Greymon, and I must say Greymon does really fit well into the BlackWargreymon deck, or rather red deck in general now, because drawing 1 when you do swing a 6k DP above is not too hard, especially with how much DP you do gain. And we're gonna evolve to the Chimeramon here actually, to actually put a level 5 below card from the drop zone to the Digisource. And then for each color you will minus 1k DP, so in this case you will minus 3k DP to the field. And then going for the Crimson Blaze here to actually kill off the Lady Devimon because it's only 5k DP now. But still not answering to that Mastemon, which I keep mentioning that is such an annoying card to deal with just because of his fat body, as well as the on-call destruction. So we already disrupted the field there, and then he's going to evolve to the Gatomon in the nursery there, so that he's going to guarantee some sort of Geograss in the next turn. But we still are very far from lethal here, and I'm going to go for Nokia here to actually hardcore the Agumon once again. Still searching at this point, and we do actually miss the search to add into the sword, and we do go for the Cyclomon to pass the turn. Now you guys might be wondering, why did I not swing with the Chimeramon? Because of the Greymon inherent ability, it does give you blocker if you do have a red Digimon on the field, in this case the Cyclomon. So he's not able to go for the game here with the Gatomon, but he's gonna just evolve anyway to Lady Devimon, and he's gonna go for the Geograss because Geograss is too good with Mastemon, and he's gonna draw to discard 2 first, and of course he discard the Icemon there. He's gonna superior call the Icemon from the drop zone, and then going for the hardcore Magna Angelmon to give him a heal 1. Although at this point he doesn't actually need the heal because he's already owning me at this point. Going for the Geograss here to evolve to the Mastemon, In this case, he's gonna put a level 5 below Digimon purple and yellow, specifically from the drop zone to the security, and it's gonna call one from there also. So in this case, gonna put the Mastemon, the Lucemon there, and gonna hardcore Lucemon, and gonna proc the effect of Lucemon as well as Mastemon effect to actually just wipe the board once again. But this is just definitely one-sided, and this is very sad for me to edit as well because of how strong Mastemon is against BlackWargreymon. And we do hatch the Greymon here once again, evolving to the Agumon. At this point, it's going to be game over here, but because of sportsmanship, we are going to just play on the game, evolving to the Chimeramon here once again, using its effect to actually put the Agumon under the Digisource to make it a red and black Digimon, and then evolving to the BlackWargreymon with 2 Nokia discounted, so it's just going to be a 2 cost, killing off that Icemon, because Icemon is just too balanced of a card. Now with 2 secret on the field, it's going to go for the game here, but it's going to evolve the Sukaimon first to draw 1 because why not, and then swing the Lucemon for game. So we're moving on to game 2 here with the Mastemon actually going first in this game, and then evolving to the Gazimon, which we didn't see earlier, but Gazimon can be handled quite easily thanks to the BlackWargreymon effect or the inherent ability of Cyclomon. But it's gonna go for the Analog Boy here to pick up the Gatomon from the top 3, discarding the rest. Gonna hatch to the Greymon first. Actually going for Nokia and not summoning any Agumon because that's how bad the game went. It's gonna be a tough ride from here as we do miss the rookie in the first turn. The Gazimon we pushed out here, then evolving to the Gatomon because he's definitely not afraid. Given that I already missed my rookie anyway. And we're gonna hardcore the Greymon to start things off and giving him 3 memory to work with. It's gonna abuse it by evolving first the Lay Devimon for just 1 cost thanks to the Gatomon effect. Drawing 2, discarding 2, discarding actually the Scattermon and the Icemon itself, so that it's gonna spawn the Icemon like that. It's going to evolve to the Ophanimon 4-down mode, which is newly introduced in PT8, but because it does have a yellow Digisource as well as a purple Digisource, it's going to kill off a level 4 Digimon, in this case the Greymon as well heal 1, so it's at 6 security right here. But we will have finally the Agumon in hand to evolve to, then evolving to the Greymon in the nursery. It's just going to evolve to the Meta Greymon in the nursery as well, not much move happening, and definitely in the losing end in my opinion. He does hatch the Demimaron first, and evolving to the Tapirmon, this guy is not missing anything. Swinging the Icemon first for 7k DP, which will not die because Greymon is only 6k DP. And for some reason the plus 2k DP is not necessary, but it does have it. And we do evolve to the Zod here with the Fusion option spell, gonna play for free, 2 cards from the drop zone. In this case the Lay Devimon and the Gatomon, and the Gatomon will be able to proc his effect looking at top 3 to look for a purple and a yellow Digimon. And we do see 3 purple Digimon, and he does opt for the Icemon of course. And I'll be swinging the Zod here to put that 4-down mode to hand. With 15k DP, he's not gonna die. Does hit into a 3rd Greymon there, and we do have 3 Greymons in the drop zone because reasons. And we do actually see him hard calling the Sukaimon to pick up the Lucemon from the top 3 to hand. And that guy definitely has a lot of answers for me. Then evolving to the Scatter mode to choke me at 1 memory. And the White Fusion spell will activate here, putting the Zod to the bottom of the deck. But this guy's field is already stacked with actually 5 Digimon already against that 3 security left. But what will BlackWargreymon actually do? We do see the Gravity Crush being activated here. And then going for the BlackWargreymon, already evolving for 3 costs thanks to the Nokia, and then using its effect to actually destroy the Scatter mode as well as the Analog Boy because of combined total play cost of 6. And unfortunately, Scatter mode does have a very strong effect of drawing 3, discarding 2, and we do actually proc 2 more Icemon in his hand. And previously, I should have swinged the Meta Greymon at the Icemon already because now that the BlackWargreymon won't be able to restand, given that he's already witnessed a destruction on the field, so it can't proc again. And we do end the turn by actually hard calling the Agumon to pass the turn, searching for the Marcus Daemon, and we do give him 2 extra memory thanks to the Gravity Crush. It does push out the 5 Digimons there, evolving to the Lay Devimon first to draw more to the deck, to figure out his best options, discarding their Lucemon as well as the Zod. Actually going for the Ophanimon here to kill off their Agumon, pull Agumon, and then healing 1, putting at 7 security already. Swinging the Ophanimon at the security, putting me to 2, and that's at 3 Icemon, and at this point Cohen won't be able to destroy them because each Icemon is at least 9k DP. And we'll be using the last Icemon to swing for a game. Now this is the Mastemon deck list if you guys are interested. Now this is the BlackWargreymon list that I piloted in the locals. Thank you guys for the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you guys do enjoy the content.